Right. This is the Cascade Ultimate Dubbing Brush Machine or Streamer Brush Machine. It's all made out of hardwood and EMH bearings for twisting. Anyway, start your wire at the left side. Hold this hook, bring it all the way to the right, then drop it down. Just let it rest. Next thing, I've prepared some dubbing here. This is just straight rabbit dubbing to give you just a rough idea of what you can do with this machine. So next step is you insert the pin that holds the tray up, and then we gently get some tension on this. The trick on making any brush is making sure that the fibers are laid out properly with not a bunch of clumps. Like I said before, this is just a straight loose rabbit, nothing fancy, but it's very, you have the ability to make some different types of brushes or dubbings or whatever you want to call it. So we're just going to make a short, easy brush right now. Grab the hook on the left side, pull it to your left, advance the wire up and over your dubbing, and then hook underneath the hook, and then just twist this rod about 4 or 5 times. When you trim off your wire, always remember to put your thumb and forefinger at the end of the bobbin because it has a spring tension to it. So a lot of times it'll suck back down, so this way you don't have to re-thread it. Clean up some loose ends. Now we're ready to start. Just gently, by holding the spring-loaded rod, just make a few twists. As you can tell, it's starting to bunch up a little bit. You can move things around. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use the motor. Just give it a slight twist, not too much. As you can tell, it's going to start wrapping down the line. Okay, now we drop the tray, hit it again. Pay attention to this feed right here on the left. This is your spring tension, because you don't want to get too tight. So this is the first step on the brush. Now the trick to really make a nice brush is the combing procedure. It's more of a picking. If you notice, my left hand is holding onto the wire as I pick through. A little easy tugs, not really heavy, just a little tug. Give it some more twists, and pick it out again. Clump right there. A few more twists, paying attention to the spring on my left. And basically, fast, easy brush is done. Push this in, unhook your wire, grabbing the brush like this, let it untwist a little bit, and pull it off. And there's a simple rabbit fur dubbing brush. On this brush, we're going to jazz it up a little bit. This is again just rabbit fur. It's already kind of laid out on my paper. And of course, as you can tell, we've already threaded the machine. And maybe a little more. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take, this is a hank of angel fibers, we're just going to pull out a few strands. You can use any color, pearl, peacock, gold, silver, it really doesn't matter. That's the nice thing about building your own brushes, because its color combination is endless, and they're a lot of fun, and you get a lot of flies out of one brush. These trays are on an average 18 to 20 inches long. which will build a brush about 2 inches shorter, or 16-18 inches. Most commercially available brushes average about, I think a long one's about 8 or 9 at the most. So, we got the flashlight out. Now grab the left hand rod again. Bring the wire up and over. Hook it right there. Make a few twists to lock the wire in place. Again, holding the wire on the tip of the rod, just come in, cut that off. And now we do a few twists, as before, just to make sure there's tension on it. Okay, we hit the motor a little bit, as you can tell, it's starting to drop. And now, if you want to, you can back off the tray pin, and at the same time simultaneously hit the motor and drop the tray. It's a little tricky as far as timing. It's a matter of practice. You can tell I lost a little bit of fur right here, but it's more than adequate. Then we take your brush again. Again, this is a picking action. Hold your wire. Just tease it a little bit. Not hard, just a little at a time. Always pointing the wire to the left. A little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, wind her up a little bit. A little tighter. Pay attention to your hook on the left. A little more teasing. Twist. Kind of more you brush it, better idea what you're going to end up with. Now this combination, because the fibers of the rabbit's very short, but you have the halo effect of the angel fibers. Same procedure. Push this in. Unwind the other side. Let the brush unravel a little bit. And there you have it.